Hi, my name's Scoundrel. Welcome back to Gloomhaven. We've got one quest left, one scenario left. And after that, well, we can't access the other 6, basically, is what it means. Let's take on the Gloom.
Oh, good. You have returned. Hale meets you at the door of the Crooked Bone with a dour expression. We need to talk. She's always come across as humorless in your interactions, but her mood today feels somehow different. There's a focused seriousness to it. Ever since you've been traveling around the countryside, hunting down the corruptive influences affecting the artifact, I've begun to feel a presence I haven't felt in a long time. Bastion. The poor man always meant well, but... Hale's voice trails off as the ground begins to shake beneath your feet. It's nothing catastrophic, but the tremor is deeply disturbing. That was the strongest one yet. They've been occurring more and more frequently, and I fear the worst. Hale produces a handful of green grass and throws it up into the air with an elaborate hand movement. The blades fall in a curious pattern, fading to a dark brown long before they touch the ground. He's in the city, she says with an icy expression. Somewhere deep within the void. We all hoped... Hale is once again cut short by a violent shifting in the earth. Worse than before, and without end. The Aether ushers you outside, where you see a massive black column of smoke to the northeast. There is no time! She hands you a small pouch, filled with what feels like sand and small rocks. This should protect you from the worst of the Void's influence. You must find him there and stop him from returning this world to ash. Hale refuses to say anything more, resolutely pointing you in the direction of the smoke. As you approach the black column, it becomes clear that it's not smoke, but a whirlwind of black sand extending far into the sky. The tremors continue, but you race towards the vortex as quickly as you can. Only when you reach the edge of the void do you hesitate. You look around you at the other residents of Gloomhaven, staring up at the terrible black cloud in mad horror. No one else will end this. It's up to you. You clutch the pouch Hale gave you and step forward onto the black sand. Immediately you feel a sharp pain across every point of your body simultaneously, as if you're being eaten from the inside out. The pouch fills you with a dull numbness, however, and you continue to advance, moving towards the center of the void to enter the whirlwind. The sand has been brushed away at the eye of the vortex, revealing a smooth stone floor with a descending staircase at its center. You walk down the steps. You find yourself standing in a large stone room covered in odd runic symbols. There's an unearthly coldness to it, and the dull pain of the void persists. Those brave enough to enter here will be the first torn apart. An arresting voice echoes through the chamber around you. The rest I will hunt down like game and devour, but I do think I will enjoy this more. As your eyes adjust to the low light, you see a shadowy form in the center of the room. With time, you're able to focus on the image of an Aether with 2 long, thin blades. I have waited many years to reap this harvest, he says with a wicked grin. At one time, I had convinced myself that I would find more delight in watching you slowly kill yourselves. But with my meddling brethren and the deaths of my wards, I have returned to my original design. I am not unhappy at the development. Even the patience of an immortal has its limits.
Kill 3 of your monsters. There's only 1 in here, so guess what? That's gonna happen.
The Aether flashes its blades in a mesmerizing dance. Come then, brave lambs. Who will be the first to embrace the gloom?
Yep, 116 health. Holy moly. Now, as a scenario effect, each mercenary or mercenary summon suffers 2 damage at the start of each of the turns, and we all start with curses. Well, guess what? We're all immune to that stuff, so that doesn't take effect. It does mean that the summoner is pretty limited. We have to keep healing up the summons, though. And the things like the Thorn Shooter probably not going to be all that useful because it only has 2 health. But, so he can't be poisoned, right? He can't be poisoned, wounded, basically anything. But you can still push and pull and move him around, that sort of stuff. There's a star ring in that chest, which, we'll try to get just for completion's sake. But it's not a big priority. The biggest thing about this scenario is that he teleports a lot, or he can teleport a lot. And with someone like the Sunkeeper who has some movement issues, it's sort of like the Infernal Throne with the demon. You just gotta kind of wait for him to teleport to you. Because trying to chase him down, the Scoundrel might be able to chase him down, but everybody else is just gonna have to kind of stay in the middle and just shoot at him from range. So wound can't help, multi-target not help, so basically you're just left with a bunch of AoE stuff. And it's a boss, which means he moves around a lot. And he has really fast stuff. Let's see, with a Doomed Compass and a Yoink, we could get you here and stab you. I think 4 should allow me to go first. With everybody here, then, we just need to pelt them as hard as we can. Just hit and move, hit and move. Stick you over here. It might be beneficial for the lava golem, although he has kind of the same issues where he's just gonna have troubles catching up, so yeah, it's unfortunate. You'll get 2 turns before you die. You'll get 1 turn before you die. We'll just, I think we will try to get the lava golem going, and just gonna need to pop some heals this way, pretty much. So we'll go late. Yeah. Basically, if you get attacked by him, you're discarding a card, is what that means. He has base 6 attack, and so this must be what, +9? And base 2 move, so +9. +9, +9. What is... Here, let's... I want to see, is that a special, or what is that? Before attacking, the Gloom jumps to a marked hex starting with A. The Gloom jumps to a marked hex near A, B, C, and then back to A. That's only on boss special 2, though. Which I don't think is this one. Although maybe it is, I don't know. So, continue. So we got... What is this? So C is where we started here. This is... Is this C? This is C. A... B... C. So he'll teleport here and then run, but he'll be right next to us. We'll each get an attack on him with the exception of the Summoner. Summoner's just going to move to the middle, so... Alright, so we're going to pull you... And then pull you... I love this so much. And then attack. 7 damage, not a bad start. Odds are the golem's not going to be able to help you, but we do have big moves and stuff, so we could pop this and get a use of a Fireblade next turn. Enhancement field, which means you get 2 damage and the Sunkeeper also gets 1. Yeah, no, we should move. Try to get more centralized. These are just going to be like range extenders. Can't be wounded, but not a bad start. Sunkeeper, is that really the best attack you got? Why did I do this? I think the rogue's gonna take a hit here, but we'll get in position in case you do decide to teleport. And then you're pretty much just gonna stay between these two spots because that's the only place you can really chase him down. Alright, now, are you going to teleport first? Nope. You missed, though. That's a good start. Good. So similarly, we're gonna go here. If we summon the golem here... Yeah, we'll summon the golem here so that if you go quick, the golem might be able to get an attack in. If not, we'll use you as shield fodder, basically. Just get you all plopped down. Yeah, okay. Decent start. Did quite a bit of damage already. 15? Not bad for turn 1. Quick as we can, with a little bit of movement if needed. We're gonna do single out with the backstab. We don't have any allies adjacent. Oh, why didn't I put an ally adjacent? Don't have any shields. I kind of want to... You know what? No, that's fine. We have fire. This is gonna be a huge attack. Actually, let's... Oh, we already did our smoke bomb. I really want to use the backstab with the smoke bomb, so... Suffer no damage with a single out? No, we're using single out as a... Yeah, we definitely want to use you with the smoke bomb here. Let's let's rest already. Get a smoke bomb and single out. Which means you're not going to use that fire that is just generated, but all your summons are going to take damage this turn, so let's think about healing them up. And we're going to beacon with a glorious bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't actually reach anything with that, so I'm gonna go late, let you hit me, I guess. Daybreak, glorious bolt. You're... Oh. You're just not moving. Man, the one time I did this at level 9, he like teleported every round, it seemed like. And he is yet to teleport. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. Alright, so the golem's just gonna get yeeted here. Oh, there you go. Now you teleport. Okay, well, Sunkeeper's not doing anything. Okay. Is that the start of the round? At the end of each of their turns. Ah, at their turns. Add target. I have not gotten a single use out of add target. Huh. I guess they don't, because you have ignore scenario effects. Does that mean your summons ignore scenario effects? That wasn't the case on the ones where they could push and pull. I wish you'd make up your mind, game. Well, then I don't need the heals. I'll just move here and shoot. We are gonna make you go here. You have nothing to do. Luckily, it only skips that turn, not the following turn, too. Okay, so hammer blow, just big hits. You now have the ability to... Let's see, I want to go late with you. We have dark, we just need a big move. You're a bigger move with this. I need you to go quicker. so that you can generate fire. And if I need to, I can make you move and attack. I need you to attack. You're going really late though. There. How about that? Okay, so guess who's getting stunned this round? Okay. Well, I'm stunned. I can still use this stuff, right? Oh no, I can't do heal self, can I? 'Cause I'm stunned. Okay. So you are gonna be able to go over there and whack that. I'm gonna. Oh, you're too far. What the hell? I was not planning on being able to move, I guess. So yeah, we'll just go here, get the chest. I should have gone over here because if you're. No, you didn't do sinister opportunity. Never mind. All right, we have an ally. We have fire. We have 2 allies. You can't be muddled. Excellent. Don't need that. All right, Scoundrel. Big move. Don't let me down. Please, please pull a ×2 with your strengthen. Pierce we don't need. I'll settle for +2, I guess. Well, that could have been amazing. It was still good, don't get me wrong, but... Okay, I guess just dazzling, and you now have a turn again, so just heal and shield. I don't think that makes you teleport, does it? Okay, well you're the one gonna be taking the damage, so... You have 2 cards we can use, yeah? Okay. We'll just pop this then. It only gets back our goggles, but we haven't really had to use our, haven't had to use our boots as of yet. So, big shot, and that's still a 3 damage attack. It's just a burn is the problem. We'll just get Toxic Bolt, I guess. Sunshot's good for a move, but since you can't be stunned or wounded, it's kind of useless in this scenario. We'll save this until we need it. Sunkeeper gets a turn. Well, you were going to heal that one. We could heal you to strengthen for next turn. Odds are... Yeah, you're going to attack that one. Odds are you're going to come this way. I can't go there. So we'll just step here, I guess. Damage mitigation. Yep, keep pulling those blesses. I said keep pulling those blesses, not misses. Okay, so I can make you go again. Yeah, I thought that my summons would be taking a lot more damage. Actually, I'm okay standing where I am. I assume I'm gonna have to move in this one, so we'll just do something like that. I probably need to do that. You can long rest. And yep. Alright, so there's a teleport. Take a step I'll just... The bones is gonna take the hit, so I'll step here. Just keep wailing them for 8 damage apiece. Thank you, Bones, for protecting our rear. You have no chance of getting there, so I'll just stay put. Or actually, bless and strengthen. I guess you're gonna go next. This would be +1 damage, and I could burn that for an extra few damage. Not bad. I'll take it. Oh, that's right. You're move 3. Now I'm debating if I want the wolves because they're also move 3. I was hesitant to end my Thorn Shooter. I was hesitant not to summon these because we're taking damage. But they're not taking damage. So, Tinker, I need you to move. So that you can summon my wild animation there. Let's see. Mine is a long rest, wait a turn, and likewise. You're multi-targeting for 5 damage. You only have move 1. The only way to get... Okay, let's do this. The only way for you to not be muddled is to take a step back. Which, 1, 2, 3... Actually, yeah, which will push it out of range of that and protect that. I'm okay with this. We'll just melee it. You can take a hit for the team. You're fine. Oh, unless the golem runs up. I forgot they were going next. Oops. Alright, well then this will ping at him no matter where he is on the map. Once again, the fact that the summons aren't taking damage like it said they would because it's a scenario effect, I guess. Unless you teleport first. No. Okay. Range retaliate. Don't have any shields. Probably get rid of this. And you're ready to go now. Probably don't need you. Cool. Only 12 damage left. Might as well pop this. That's your fastest one. That's your hardest hitting one, I think. This will ensure that you can hit him from nowhere to where he is. Although, if we just pop this. There, we can do extra damage then too. Anybody else around you? Swift bow is pretty big. With that for movement, followed up by that. Yeah, you're not surviving this round. that's fundamentally what's going on. Dazzling charge for a big attack, assuming you don't get teleport. 11 and 15. All right, well, we'll pop this. Pop this. And I guess we'll just heal ourselves, try and survive. The only way I survive or don't need that is if I don't take a hit, which ain't gonna happen. I can't move. I have to... Actually, that's probably fine. 1, 2, 3, yeah, plenty. This reminds me of all those RPGs where you do all the side scenarios first, and then you go fight the boss. And you're dead. Okay. Nothing to loot. Actually, you can go get that then. Not that we need much for coins anymore, but...
Two swords fall to the stone floor with a sharp ring. The Aether stands limp, a look of shock on his wounded face. "How dare you?" he mutters. The voice that was once smooth and hypnotic is now gravelly and dark. "I have waited thousands of years, and you presume to rob me of the fruits of my labors?" The Aether's mouth drops slack in death, but still the figure stands, as if held up by invisible strings. "You can destroy my vessel and banish me from this plane, but it will never be enough. I am eternal. I will return. I will feast on this world once again." At this, the body of the Aether crumples to the ground and fades out of existence. The dull pain subsides, and you ascend the staircase to a bright, clear sky. The tremors and vortex of black sand are gone, and all those gathered around the void look very relieved when you emerge from the confrontation. You let the people know that whatever calamity had descended upon them has now been averted. They cheer and celebrate your strength. You return to Hale, and she offers her heartfelt thanks, but refuses to speak more on the issue. "I overstepped my oath in a moment of panic, saying what I did. Please, the danger has passed. Let us speak no more of it."
As soon as it lets me have control again. And there you have it. Just checking the squares again. No luck. All right. Let's do one more city event, see if we can't get shadows within, and then we'll do the town records. Oh, wow. We got this one already. Awesome. So by completing the void, a city event and a road event gets added to the deck. And this is it. So you can claim it wasn't you and remove this event from the deck and lose 2 reputation, or you can just do a repeatable gain 1 reputation. Hey, aren't you the mercenaries who stopped the weird tornado from destroying the city? You turn to see a dirty dock worker pointing at you with wondering eyes. What was that all about anyway? Most people stop and stare at you. This has become an unfortunately common occurrence since the Gloom was destroyed. You have become something of a minor celebrity in Gloomhaven. Option A, take the time to relate the story of what happened, or option B, claim it wasn't you and leave quickly. You smile and nod, explaining how an ancient force attempted to destroy the city, but it was banished to another plane. Everyone around you stands enraptured by your story and cheers and claps at its conclusion. After a few additional questions, you are finally able to extricate yourself from the crowd and continue your business. Gain 2 reputation. So here's the interesting thing, and I'm tempted. It would take me a long time, but if you chose the other option, you lose 2 reputation. So you could do that 20 times and end up -2 reputation. Do I go for... Alright, town records.
Well, when I said breakthrough, I wasn't expecting you to go out, find the Gloom and destroy it, Dominic says, as you enter the town records building. Certainly nothing that extreme, but it did the trick. I was able to study some of the writing on the walls of the chamber you found beneath the void, and I've discovered quite a bit of information about the Gloom. Dominic sets his book down in front of you. If you'll permit me, I have one final entry in my history of Gloomhaven for you to read. The study of interplanar travel was really the brainchild of a single man, Bastian the Seeker. During his studies of what was beyond this world, an unimaginably powerful being called out to Bastian from across the infinite planes, invading and corrupting his dreams. The being promised him knowledge and power beyond what any single plane could hold. Bastian began his work to open a rift between his own plane and that of the being poisoning him as it called from beyond. He was so consumed and overtaken by greed and vice that when the rift was finally opened and the upheaval began, the unnameable evil was able to merge seamlessly with Bastian's form, birthing what came to be known as the Gloom. It has been conjectured by Aether scholars that the evil being has no form of its own, but simply travels from plane to plane, inhabiting a vessel and using it to sow death and destruction for its own amusement. By all accounts, this being is immortal and eternal. If its vessel is destroyed, it will simply find a new one, on this plane or the next. Dominic closes the book. I thank you for all the help you provided in the writing of this history, and I truly hope that's the last we've all seen of the Gloom. Dominic's smile fades as he nervously fidgets with a scrap of paper. Well, there was one last detail that gave me pause. I found some writings in the void that I simply could not decipher. They are vaguely similar to a runic language I once encountered up north, but the exact structure is unfamiliar. He hands the paper to you in silence. You study the runes closely, but do not recognize them. You shake your head. They're meaningless to you. I had hoped you might have encountered something similar on your travels, Dominic laments, but I knew that chance was small. Well, I'm sure the language experts at the university would enjoy the challenge. His smile slightly returns. I'll get this sent to them and let you know if they manage to translate this final mystery.
Dun dun dun. So yeah, if you've ever read the back of the town records, there's a not familiar language which hasn't been deciphered yet, or the translation hasn't been told to us yet, and rumors are it's in the north. I think that's where Frosthaven is going to take place. The capital is this way, I think, and I think Frosthaven's up that way. So hopefully in that campaign we actually get to figure out what that is, because there's actually 2 of those types of writings hidden in Gloomhaven, which we again have no way of translating as of yet. So we'll see what that entails and what secrets are hidden in there. And with that, thank you so much for watching the entire series. We got through 89 of the 95 scenarios. And again, some of those are just locked behind not being able to do these 2 casually, which on tabletop we could have done. In fact, I did do. They were recorded videos, but since I couldn't recreate it on Steam, there was no point really to do it again. And some of the quests that we did were ones that I've never done before, just because in my various campaigns, we've not gone down the story routes, like the Realm of the Voice, for instance. And on this campaign, doing the Rebel Swamp, the Rebel Stand, and then accidentally glitching at the Ghost Fortress, we never usually help the demons. I've never gotten to see those until this campaign. So it's been eye-opening to see the wide variety and the different storylines and how they progress. It's just been great. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. Again, thanks for watching. And when Jaws of the Lion gets released, we'll probably start up another series in that one. So look for that, and we'll see you then.